Hey, this is Mark at Wafab, and he's going to explain the solar cell cleaning system, specifically the operating system. This is a PLC-based system. This particular unit has a Bosch controller, and Mark's going to go ahead and walk us through this is this main screen here, correct?
This is the main screen.
Okay, let's go ahead and...
The main screen is all the operator options, what they can do, what they can't do. They can run, you got start, abort, and reset on this. The reset just resets the fault. The abort will stop the process no matter where it's at. And the start, you can continue running process forever.
And the way this is designed is the operator just loads, unloads, and presses start.
The operator just loads. Actually, once you press the start, he can just continue loading and unloading.
Okay. All right.
Continue on.
All right.
Forever and ever. Your setup screens are password protected. And this is where you set all your temperatures, all your parameters for whichever tank. This is for the dryer. The heater is off right now. It's going to remain off because we don't want to heat it up. This is for the ultrasonic. When it goes into the tank, it'll automatically start up if you have that on.
Okay.
Okay. This is your QDR setup. Fill time, spray, dump times, auto dump. And you have your IPA. All you can do with that is drain it. Basically, that's it. And set your process time. Once you set your process time, that's how long the robot's going to stay where it's at.
Okay.
Same here. All it is process time and drain. And you can shake the acid off of it when it comes up, or you can delete that. This just changes the cycles on the process times. It's basically all you're doing here. There's not a lot of settings. Let's go to maintenance. Maintenance is mainly for draining. Once again, password protected. You can drain, you can jog the pump to get what excess liquid out of it. You can operate each of the valves for the dump rinser. You can operate the air for the dryer. You can operate the acid tank, the pump, and the drain. That's all you're going to do on this screen, basically. Alarm screen. No password required. If there's a fault of any kind, as you can see what they are, if there's a fault of any kind, they're going to turn red, and the red light's going to flash. And then you can go to this screen to find out why. The recovery screen is a password protected one also. This is what you use if the robot would crash on you for some reason, or you lose power in the middle of the process or whatever. You can move the robot with this. You can move it up, you can move it to load position, you can move it to unload position. You can reset your faults. You can abort a process from this screen. You can send it to the dump rinser also and have it rinse for however many cycles you have set in there. This tells the position where it's at, where it's actually at. This is left to right, and this is up and down. V is up and down, X is left to right. And it's in millimeters. Alright, and that's your recovery screen. That you'll only use if you have a problem. You go back to the drive status screen. You have one more screen. This tells you that you have all your inputs to your drives, your motor drives. If any of them are red, then there's some condition that's not met. Okay, and then back to the main screen. And that's all the screens.
Okay.
That goes in only one way. It will only fit one way. And then you push the door to close. Okay. When you do that, it will start running the process. It will run however many you continue to put in there.
Now they can always adjust the process from this screen here, and here we see
They can adjust the time.
This shows the robot loading the first tank.
Right. And the screen shows where the robot's at.
It has a countdown timer right there, I see. There it goes. To the next tank, okay.
Okay, this is the rinse cycle. It's going to count down. It counts down your drain time, and then it's going to count your fill time. The spray is always on. You can disable the spray from the maintenance screen if you want to.
Oh, and shows the
or from
fill.
the setup screen.
All right. Does it shake off?
It shakes
then
off,
move over.
and then moves over to the acid.
The acid tank. Now let's say somebody wanted to change this time. We're setting 5 seconds just for the sake of this illustration, but let's just say they wanted to go in there and change those times.
And if you want to change the times, you can go to the setup screen. That's why the supervisor is the one that is able to do this.
So how many levels we have? We have an operator and a supervisor level. Is that correct?
Basically, yes. And then here you can set your parameters. If you want to change your time in, say, the IPA tank, you just push on it and punch in what you want. Let's say 1 minute now. And it's up to 1 minute. It'll sit there for 1 minute now in that IPA tank.
And that's all there is to it?
That's all there is to it. The withdrawal time on this one is because we want it to withdraw slow from the acid or from the IPA, and it will take 15 seconds to withdraw out of that tank. That can be set for longer or shorter.
Okay.
Because right now it's sitting in there for 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That's good. It looks pretty easy to operate. It's a touch screen, obviously a touch screen controller.
Yes. All touch screen. If you want to stop the process or whatever for any reason, let's go back to the main screen. We can hit abort, and that will stop it right where it's at.
Okay.
If you want to continue the process, you can just go, I believe start will work here, and that will continue the process from where it was.
From where it was. And here it goes.
It'll start that particular tank over again and continue on.
Okay.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm lying.
Much better.
Okay.
There it goes.
There it goes. You weren't lying. All right. You think we're okay on that? I think we showed everybody. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.